Currently, we're living a life with the most distraction ever before, and this is why most people are indulged in addiction. We cannot focus, we cannot concentrate, we're just distracted, we have stretch all around. Most people actually try to fix their life, but actually unable to fix, and we again became broken, we again do whatever we hate to do. But in today's video, I'm gonna make you understand how can you regain control over your life by simply doing a simple dopamine detox. In today's video, I'll try to give as many details as possible about the motion, what is the dopamine, how it actually works, and how can you regain control over your life. Just without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Starting with the most frequently asked question, what is dopamine? The dopamine is something that is neurotransmitter. You actually get dopamine when you expect something special. I mean, when you expect a pleasure, happiness within yourself, then the dopamine actually starts coming out from your brain. And the dopamine is the only reason why we feel pleased, why we actually feel pleased and happy. And dopamine is something like love hormone, or a hormone that actually makes us happy. So this is the dopamine. When you actually expect something happy, you actually get the dopamine. Because of the dopamine, we are happy. I mean, without dopamine, we cannot be happy in our life. So definitely dopamine is very important in our life. But the problem is the dopamine is something when you actually get pleased with something, your brain actually wants that again over time. For example, you have smoked one day, and after that smoking, you actually got pleased within you, actually became happy just by smoking. And after that time, your brain wants that fun again and again over time. And soon, when you actually continue that habit, you become addicted to smoking. And no matter how well you realize that smoking is injurious to health, you cannot control your temptation, you cannot control your brain, you actually smoke again and again. Your brain got hijacked by the habit of smoking. So definitely dopamine is important in our life, but the problem is dopamine is something that our brain constantly wants. So if we play a video game, like I have played a one match video game, I became happy, I got fun, then my brain again wants that fun over time. My brain wants that again. But something like my brain wants more fun than the before. The brain wants more and more to get the same feelings over time. So when actually our brain wants dopamine again and again, we became addicted to that work. So how can you get back control over your life? How can you fix yourself like as before? The problem is big, but the solution is pretty much simple. You have to go for a dopamine fasting or dopamine detox. Currently one of the most popular topics, so I decided to make a video. However, the dopamine fasting is something that you have to keep yourself away from those tasks that cause dopamine releasing inside of your brain. I mean, you have to put yourself away from those activities that actually makes dopamine inside of your brain. Activities like social media. Definitely currently one of the biggest distraction in our life is social media, or something else like video games, TikTok, or funny videos like this. You have to avoid those things as much as possible. However, let's go to the topic. How can you go for a dopamine detox so that you can regain the control over your life? By reading the book Dopamine Detox of Thibaut Morris, I have found that there are mainly three kinds of dopamine detox. The first one is a 48-hour dopamine detox. The second one is a 24-hour dopamine detox. And the third one, the last one, is partial dopamine detox. However, definitely I recommend you going for 24-hour or 48-hour dopamine detox because they are kind of like slightly more effective. Set a goal that you will go for a dopamine detox of, for example, one day. One day you will keep yourself away from those activities that causes dopamine detox, and instead of those dopamine creating activities, you will go for those works that actually causes natural dopamine releasing, or those works that actually never releases any kind of dopamine. So go for 24-hour or 28-hour dopamine detox. In this dopamine detox, I recommend you 4 key takeaways, 4 key things you have to do. First one is identify your biggest temptations. Something like you have to identify what are those things that actually trigger you to get back into those activities. Like, what are those things that trigger you to smoke? What are those things that trigger you to play video games? What are those things that actually triggers you to go for any of your addiction? So you have to identify what are those temptations, what are those triggers that actually insist you to get back into those unwanted thing that you truly never want to commit again. So first one is write down all the things that actually causing you to get back into those activities that you never want to do. The second one is add friction. Just right after finding out all those triggers, we have to make a friction. Our phone is a trigger. When you see a phone, we actually want to use social media. We actually want to go for a TikTok or video game. So remove the phone from your eyesight. You are reading a book. In front of the book, you have a phone. And as always, you are distracted. You cannot focus. And then your brain says, just let's see some videos on social media. This is what you have to do. First of all, remove all the things from your eyesight. I mean, if you are drinking too much alcohol, then remove the alcohol from your home. Remove all those Coca-Colas, Pepsis from your eyesight or out of your reach. Remove of your phone from the bedroom. Remove the TV from your bedroom if you're watching too much TV. Just make a slight friction. And we humans actually don't want to do those things that actually requires hard work. So remove friction. This might work. The third thing is reduce friction for those works that are actually good for you. For example, drinking water. Drinking water is good. But no matter how many times you commit to yourself that I will drink water, if the water is too far from your reach, you won't get that water by your feet. We humans are idle. So for this thing, what you could do is simply just make closer those good things. If you want to read a book, put the book on your bed. If you want to drink more water, just put the water bottle just in front of you. Open, widely open and easy to access. Then you will find yourself that good habits are actually easier, bad habits are slightly more difficult to commit. The fourth one is psychologically most important, and that is start your day without any kind of distraction. When we actually woke up, some of us actually use phone to just check those notifications, what's happening in the world. But this is actually the first mistake we make. This is the first mistake we are making. You shouldn't have to touch all those things that make you distracted. For example, TV, television, your phone. Definitely keep yourself away from internet. Those social media and internet and definitely TV, those artificial dopamines. You have to keep yourself away from those just after waking up. Because if you are able to make the morning stretch free, dopamine free, distraction free, the whole day will become distraction free, dopamine free. This is a psychological trick. So always try to keep yourself away from all those dopamine giving activities just right after you woke up. From now on, you have to always make sure that you are keeping yourself away from all those overstimulating, overwhelming activities that are actually making you distracted. Drug or alcohol consumption. Definitely the social media. Each of those activities stimulates you so much. And you have to keep yourself as many times away from those activities as possible. The second thing, you have to go for those natural activities that actually gives you natural dopamine release inside of your brain. First one may be meditation. Second one is talking to a woman. Third one is talking to someone you like. Fourth one is quality time with your family, with your partner. Read or start journaling. Those are those things that you have to do more than ever before. That was today's video. Hope you would like this video. And if you like this video, definitely smash the like button. If you want to join the party, new videos constantly coming in this YouTube channel, definitely subscribing to this channel will be a great accomplishment for me. So that was all for today. See you guys in the next video.